The Clean Life Mum didn't start off as a recipe book. It started off as subscription boxes for busy mums.
Okay.
So I tried to go shopping with a tiny person, and obviously they just have a massive meltdown because they're bored being in a changing room. Or she used to hate going into Boot. I don't know if it's like the smells of all the perfumes. She'd be perfectly fine and she'd just go nuts the moment we walked in, and I'd walk back out and she would stop. It was bizarre. And I was like, there's got to be a better way for mums to have like moments of self-care. So I set up like a subscription-based box. I designed my own clothes. I worked with small independent suppliers, and it was a box once a quarter that was delivered direct to your door and had all these lovely things in it, including some recipe postcards that I created. COVID happened. Brexit happened. Prices went up. The price point didn't really work anymore, but I wanted to still keep the brand name because I'd started doing the recipes, and it's something that I'd already done. I like to bake, as I've already mentioned. And I was like, I'm going to keep that. And actually, a couple of people said to me, you should write a recipe book, Jen. Like, you create all these lovely things and you share them. Why don't you write a book? And it's been in my vision board, which is here to the side of me, like year on year for the past few years. And I'm like, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. And I'm still working on it, and it's still in the pipeline. But that's kind of why I kept the name. And I think having Hallie, she wasn't lactose intolerant to begin with. It's something that kind of came. And then obviously the sugar thing, we noticed it more when she got a little bit older, like kind of toddler years. I've just been like, actually, there's got to be alternatives because there's so many people out there. I've got friends who are egg intolerant, so therefore they can't have loads of egg like based things or cakes. I'm like, well, there's got to be a better way to make cakes without eggs. I'm on it. Like, or I don't know, they wanted a pavlova. Well, now you can use the juice that comes from chickpeas, the aquafaba. You can use that to make your meringue. Like, it's already there.
Yeah.
So I think it's like, just trying to be a little bit clever.
Well, it's curiosity. It's curiosity as well. It's seeing a problem and thinking, okay, I'm going to solve this. I'm going to find out.
It's the same with the marketing, right? It's the same with the marketing.
Yes, exactly. So that's what I'm getting at. It's kind of, it's that entrepreneurial curiosity and that capacity to identify a problem or identify a need and then decide that, why not you? Why can't you go and fix it? And it's very proactive. It's like you either have to learn or educate yourself, testing like you were doing with the recipes. And now when you come to the digital marketing mum, it's the same principle. You've gathered all of this knowledge and experience in your corporate career. And it's like, why not me? And you just 100%. Go and do it.
100%. There are so many, and it's interesting, in talking to businesses, there are so many small businesses that I've met have gone, well, I spoke to a marketing company and they said, yes, they can do it. And then I worked with them for a few months and they didn't do anything. And it's like, I had this conversation today, and I'm not bashing anybody. Like, I get it, but we can't promise the earth because we can't physically do it. If somebody says, yes, I can guarantee you're going to have, I don't know, 10,000 followers by tomorrow. I mean, they might be able to. It depends on what they're selling and depends on that working with you. But the chances are it's probably not a reality. It's probably going to take a little bit longer. And I think it's trying to work with those small businesses to make them understand this is kind of a long game. You've got to the point of going, I'm going to give this to somebody who is an expert in what they do, so I can spend my time doing what I'm good at, and it frees up that time to then do more of it, and giving it to somebody who can do it and do it well, and not promise the earth and deliver and not charge them the earth for it. It's something I'm working on. I love it, and I'm really proud of. And all the people I've worked with so far, like, they're coming back. They're repeat customers. I think that speaks volumes as well.